Hello there, thanks for joining me at A2B training today. Today we're going to be looking at how to put on gloves and how to remove them correctly. Yeah, a simple thing like that. I have heard over the time there has been a fear in first aid of being able to get infections from the patient or the person or the animal that you're treating. Hopefully after this video you'll feel very confident in being able to do this in a very safe manner. The industry has many different types of gloves, but there does tend to be the two main ones that we usually use. It's the nitrile gloves, which are non-latex, or the vinyl gloves. They can also, with the nitrile gloves, be powdered or non-powdered. I tend to use the non-powdered ones as well. I did mention a moment ago about latex gloves. Very, very occasionally, somebody could have a allergic reaction to the latex, which could be just a simple rash, or God forbid, even in a worse scenario, it could be an anaphylactic shock. So they tend not to be used as much these days. Also, something worth bearing in mind is, should you be treating multiple casualties patients, every time you leave one patient to go to the other, remove the gloves and put on a clean pair of gloves in between patient to patient. That makes sense. What I will be showing you in a moment is how to put the gloves on correctly and then how to remove them safely. And then I'll do the same thing again, but this time using the gloves to actually pick up if I'd used any soiled or blood-soaked dressings, how to dispose of those correctly and safely as well. Okay, so let's get on with it. So I've got the first glove here. So what we want to do first of all is just check there isn't any splits or tears in them. So I put a bit of air in them, and as you can see, the fingers are still staying inflated. So I'll just put the glove onto my hand. Obviously, if I was wearing any big rings, I would remove those first. What is acceptable is you can have things like wedding bands on, that type of thing. And I'll do the same to the other. Hold it down, make sure, yes, there aren't any splits or tears in there. Then off we go. So now the gloves are on, we pull them up as far up the wrist as we can get them. And then just to make sure that they are well and truly on, and they are. So I feel happy about this, ready to treat the patient. So then to remove the glove, all I simply do, thumb and finger at the top part of the glove, pull it straight the way down, out, hand off, crunch that used glove up into the other glove, and then the same thing again, pinch from the top on the other glove and remove, so just like that. So now any potential infectious materials are kept safe inside here. I could even put a knot in at the top and then we dispose of those correctly, usually through biohazard. So now let me show you how we do this again, but this time maybe using the gloves to pick up any infectious materials we've been using or blood-soaked dressings. So again, exactly the same way, I've just checked the gloves, haven't got any splits or tears in them. Pull the glove up to the top part of the wrist. Same with the other glove as well. Up to the top part of the wrist, all the way up, make sure they're on nice and tight. Also, a little technique I have seen used over the years is paramedics tend to, if they need to write any important information down, just jot it down on the top of the glove so it's instantly there. Yep. So now we're going to pick up some infectious materials, blood-soaked dressings. So again, I've got blood-soaked dressing here in this hand, clench it together here, again, thumb and finger, top part of the glove, pull it down, remove the glove safely, crunch that up into the other hand. Now the same thing, thumb and finger, pull the glove down and off correctly like so. So any, again, potential infectious materials are safe away from me. I could then tie a knot in the end and deal with that by disposing it in the correct, safe manner. I hope all that made sense today, how we put on gloves correctly, remove them safely, the different types of gloves you can come in contact with, and obviously removing and putting clean gloves on every time we move to the next patient. Okay, well, thanks for watching. Have a good day.